Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another predictions video, because you know your boy's nailing it so far. And of course, we're here to predict the Capcom showcase for tomorrow, which I will be streaming, so check it out. It's supposed to run for 35 minutes, and it's going to be mostly focused, or actually I think they said it's going to be focused, period, on games they already announced. But of course, your boy is hopeful, as you may have seen in the other predictions videos. I'm very hopeful. So I predicted a couple extra things in there. Only a couple. I didn't go crazy. I put a bunch of stuff that has been revealed before or talked about before, but then I put two little things in there, and we'll get to those at the end. But just in case, you never know. They could be like, well, here's a little something else from us to you. Which at this point, I think this has to happen. It has to happen. The one thing I really want. I have two things, but the one thing I really want of those two, it has to happen. Eventually, it's got to happen. We'll get to it. Anyway, so let's get to it. Again, 35 minutes long. That's plenty of time. State of Play fucking goes through like a dozen things in that amount of time. But they did say it's going to also be in depth. So let's get to it. By the way, Xbox was pretty good today. I just want to throw that out there. I will do a wrap-up video where I talk about the entirety of Summer Game Fest, I guess. Or E3, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it like E3/Summer Game Fest. Because E3 is always this for me anyway. I'm not going to E3. Even though I do kind of miss the coverage of all the games. I really do. Like last year it felt good. It was like, oh, we're back. Everybody's like talking about games and stuff. And you had Nintendo Treehouse. That was fun. Just, I really enjoyed that stuff. I wish Nintendo. Come on, man. At least bring that back. Just Treehouse, watch people play the games and go, ooh, this is fun. Anyway, so let's get to it. Straight off the bat, we're going to try to make this a little quicker. Straight off the bat, I think they're going to start off with Street Fighter 6 again, like they did with the Summer Game Fest. I think they're going to show off another character. I think they're going to slowly get through all the characters, the roster. I want to say the roster has been leaked, but I haven't looked at it. The one character I did see, though, because everybody was like, yo, she looks awesome, was Cammy, and I have a feeling that's going to be the next character. They just had Guile, so it makes sense Cammy would be next. Guile, by the way, looks sick. Cammy. I haven't been excited for a Street Fighter thing in the longest time. I'm not even kidding. The last time I was excited for a Street Fighter thing was probably never. So, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know, actually. I really can't think. Like, Street Fighter 4 maybe because it looks so cool. I'm not like a big fighting game guy. I'm really bad at these games, but I used to play Street Fighter a lot. I was more of a, at the time, Soul Calibur and Tekken guy because my friends had Tekken 3 and 4, I want to say. So we played that a lot. Soul Calibur 2 was my shit. But I really like Street Fighter. I really do. And I didn't get into 4, and I never played 5 because I heard it was a broken mess at the beginning. But everything I'm seeing in this game makes me really want to play it. And it actually made me. I was so close to buying the Street Fighter 4, or Street Fighter 5, excuse me, like Ultimate Champion Edition or whatever that comes with all the stuff. It was this. I'm not even kidding. I was like this fucking close. I had it in my GameStop freaking cart, and the only reason why I did is because I waited a couple hours, and then GameStop did a sale where it was like buy two get one free. And when I went back, I was like, oh cool, I'll definitely get it now. It was sold out. I was like, shit. I would have bought that something else and then got something for free. It would have felt good. But anyway, so I think they'll show Cammy. I really do. I think that's gonna be the reveal, and maybe they'll talk about the game a little bit. You know what? That's what they're gonna do. Street Fighter 6, they'll talk about it. I don't know, talk about some other stuff. Maybe they'll just show the whole roster. But it would be weird that they just show Guile and then they just show the rest of the roster. You know what I mean? I think they're going to really milk it. Like, here's another character. I think Cammy will be the next one. So, remember, if I'm right, I'm right. Do I have something in my hair? What was that? That's just a gray hair. Don't talk about it. Anyway, next, I think they'll show Exoprimal, which I actually forgot about this game until, like, I think yesterday when someone mentioned it. I was like, oh yeah, the Dino Crisis game. It's not Dino Crisis, but it's dinosaurs. And at first, there was a character with red hair that reminded me of, what's her name, Regina from Dino Crisis. I was like, oh, it was Capcom, of course. When they revealed it, I was like, this better not be Dino Crisis, because immediately it was like a horde of dinosaurs. And I'm like, that's not. I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just not Dino Crisis. Even though the title Dino Crisis would fit with a giant horde of dinosaurs attacking you. So actually, There you got me there. Okay, so either way, it fits with the original game too. But yeah, I mean, this game actually does look fun. So I'm hoping actually to see a little bit more. With like a beta, maybe they'll announce a beta and a release date. I want to say when they announced this, was it like late last year or was that early this year? That might have been early this year. Um, I want to say they said a 2023 release date, but I could be wrong. I actually am interested in checking it out. I had like a cool shield where you're blocking all the dinosaurs. It looked fun. It looked fun. And after Jurassic World Dominion, I'll take anything fucking dinosaurs because good lord, that fucking movie made dinosaurs boring as shit. Uh, Review for that tomorrow. I just don't even want to think about it right now because I'm fucking annoyed. Anyway, so Exoprimal, we'll see that. Next, we'll get an update on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I'm sure we will because it comes out in a few weeks, and they'll probably show a big. I wouldn't be surprised if a big chunk of the show is dedicated to this because it comes out soon. It's gonna be a big thing, and you know they. I'm sure they showed up plenty of it, but I haven't been seeing it anywhere. So I'm sure they'll show a few minutes of that. This I hope we see Pragmata, that game with the little girl and the guy with the suit on and stuff, and a bunch of weird stuff was happening. I want to see this game because besides that description, I don't know anything else about it. I mean, it looks like it's insane. Immediately when I first saw it, I was getting Vanquish vibes, which is always good vibes. It looks awesome just from that one trailer. So I really want to see what this game's about, and I have a feeling we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. Capcom has some good looking shit coming. Speaking of good looking shit, Lady D. I guess that's a good segue. I think Capcom is going to end it with a Resident Evil section. And we're not just getting one thing, we're not getting two things, we're getting three things Resident Evil, baby. I wouldn't even be surprised if we get four things Resident Evil. I'll talk about that fourth one in a second. Alright, so first things first, I think they're going to just talk about this and get it out of the way quick, easy. It's out. Let's not even talk about it. Go play it if you want. Resident Evil Reverse. Of course, it's been over a year since this was supposed to come out along with Village. I think they probably reworked it and actually tuned to make it better because I heard the beta was terrible. I mean, they must have done something because if they don't give a shit about this, they would have just dumped it and let it die. You know what I mean? But they delayed it a whole year. There has to be something that they did to make this better, right? Because they make all these great games nowadays. Why can't they make one multiplayer game that's good? You know what I mean? Not that Resident Evil needs a multiplayer mode. They keep trying, and every attempt fails. Like, Resistance is probably the closest they got to making a decent multiplayer experience. Operation Raccoon City was fucking terrible. Umbrella Corps was terrible. Outbreak was great, but I'm talking about like recent times, like in the last like 15 years. Outbreak was 2003. Outbreak was also fun because of the time it came out too. If that came out now, there would be a lot of problems. It would still be fun. Don't get me wrong. It'll probably be the best experience still. And then don't get me wrong, Resident Evil 5, obviously, of course, but that one was also more local too. At least for me, it was a lot local. Me and my friend played because if you play that game online and your friend said, "Nah, I'm done. I don't want to play anymore," you're pretty much fucked. You lose all that. You lose the entire loadout for that character or whatever. I remember that being the case. Like if your friend doesn't play, then you lose whatever he had or whatever. Is that true? I feel like that's true. Anyway, let me take a sip. I like me some redheads. That's a line from Jurassic Park Dominion or World. Don't call it Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic World. I'm glad they called it Jurassic World now, so I could fucking put it somewhere else. So I don't even think about it. Even though Jurassic Park 2 and 3 suck too, but there has not been a good Jurassic Park movie since the original. I'm sorry. Jurassic World I enjoyed at the time, but it now it can go fuck itself. I know. I literally just got out of the theater like an hour ago. Anyway, I'm sure I'm pissing somebody off, but I keep looking and everybody else says it sucks. So anyway, so I feel like I'm comfortable. Anyway, so Reverse, I think it will be a shadow drop too. I said it like just release it. I think it's gonna look better. It's still not gonna look amazing, and they're gonna release it today or Monday. That's my guess. It's gonna release boom, or if it doesn't come out day of, it will come out in a few days. Which don't release it the same day as TMNT. That's a bad idea, at least for me, because I ain't even fucking gonna download it. That and Neon White comes out. That's gonna be a good day. That's also the day Square Enix is doing their thing. So their 10-minute Final Fantasy thing. I hope we also get Square Enix Presents sometime, or Showcase, whatever it's called. God, I want that. Anyway, next, Resident Evil. We're going to stick with it. Resident Evil Village DLC. and VR details. Now the VR trailer was awesome for Village. I actually thought it was amazing what they showed. My brain, I was just like looking at it and it just looked natural to me, but you could dual wield. I was like, what the fuck? Like after I watched it again, I was like, wait. I didn't even notice that. I don't know why I didn't. Because it was just VR, I guess you just think like, oh, VR, you're in the game now. So what I would do is do dual wield, so it didn't look like odd to me. But I was just like, what you fucking do? You got one knife in one hand and the goddamn head in the other. That's a reference. Anyway, kind of. It's like half a reference to something. If you get it, you're a movie man and you're good with me. Anyway, you might not even get it even if you've seen the movie because I kind of changed it up, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, a sandwich in one hand and a goddamn head in the other. There you go. That's a quote. Resident Evil Village DLC, I think is definitely gonna happen, but I want to talk about the VR just real quick. Lady D. Okay, no, we're done. Let's talk about the. No, I want to look. I want to do this. I want to look. I want her to be so big. I want. Can I just like get down on the ground and go? Like I just want. I want to be like this. I want to be like this. Where here, like this, like here, like this. I want to be like. That's what I want to be like that. Anyway, I hope that was worth it. Screwing up my angle. Yeah, there you go. Nailed it. That's perfect. Yep, nailed it. Oh god, why did I do this? What was I talking about? Anyway, wait, it's still too high. Gotta go lower. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Got some schmutz on my shirt. This didn't happen today. Which I wasn't expecting any perfect dark today, but still, would have been nice. Anyway, DLC for Village definitely happening. Will we see it? Is the question. They'll talk about it for sure. Will we see the gameplay? Is what I mean. Is it gonna be like a story trailer? Is it gonna be a teaser? It'll be like, oh, I'm Lady D. I think it's gonna be Lady D centric. It's gotta be either that or it's gonna be you know, I'm not even gonna say it because it's kind of a spoiler. It's gonna have to do with another woman in the game, maybe. That's my guess. So I guess it could be Chris related, and that's what they did with Resident Evil 7. I don't know why they didn't just work on DLC to begin with. Why would they think we wouldn't want DLC? Like for fucking, they better not be fucking around. And they're working on DLC for Resident Evil 4 remake. I want that. I don't care. Make new shit. You're doing a reimagining anyway. Make new shit. Anyway, Village DLC will be there. I'm excited. All right, last Resident Evil thing. Kinda. We'll get to it. Resident Evil 4 remake. I think they said they're going to do more stuff with Resident Evil 4. More like a deeper look into it. Which when they said that, I want to say they said that a deeper look or something. Made me think we might not get gameplay. It'll be like the producers or whatever come out like, yeah, it's gonna be fucking scary. It's gonna be different. Leon's Resident Evil 2 remake. Leon, it's different. Ashley don't have big ass ears now. She don't got ballistics. They better keep that line. It's bullshit. I hate that. I hate that we keep changing stuff. Okay, we can have fun is allowed. Okay. It's a silly series. Dude, literally fight a Napoleon-looking fucking guy. A little guy. Like, he's like this fucking size. I could pick him up and fucking do that. Salazar. Anyway. Wait, Salazar, right? Wait, that's his name, right? Or is that the other guy? Whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm hoping gameplay. My prediction is they'll talk about it, but no gameplay. But I hope we get something at least, you know, anything. But we have, I guess, plenty of time. We have 9 months until it comes out, so we'll get like big gameplay stuff. I mean, we got a little bit of gameplay. We saw him walking, but I want full on gameplay. All right. So last thing, I could see them for Resident Evil. I could see them talking about the show coming out very briefly, and maybe confirming if we're gonna get that Infinite Darkness season 2, which was the other show that came out. Resident Evil got a lot of shit. Because we were still not too sure what happened to that. I'm gonna assume it didn't do very well. It was only 4 fucking episodes. They might as well just made it a movie because it was like movie length and it was like movie, like I don't know. I mean, I'll watch it. I enjoyed it for the most part, but it wasn't anything great. But I wouldn't be surprised to talk about that fucking live action show coming out that looks like a giant turd. But we'll see. I just put that there. Maybe I'll even talk about like a new movie. I don't know. Because the last one did so well. Anyway, so Resident Evil 4 remake gameplay will probably be how the show closes out, though. But I'm hopeful. So I got two things I really want to see. Now, there's plenty of games I really want to see from Capcom, but I left it on these two because I could see one of them happening. The other one, not so much. All right, so the first one, this is one I actually can see happening. And that is a brand new, for me, this is going to be something exciting for me, a brand new Ace Attorney game. I would love that. Just a quick announcement, brand new Ace Attorney game. Whether it be like a continuation of the one that came out last year, the Sherlock Holmes one, or with my boy Phoenix or Apollo or whatever. I'd be excited just to play a new one. I still only got like, I'm really close to the end of the first Great Ace Attorney Collection game. But I'm liking it. I'm not loving it though right now. I think I heard the second game is a little bit better, but I'm really liking it though. I should say I'm really liking it, but I'm not loving it like I love the first three Ace Attorney games. I like it better than I like the last couple Ace Attorney games though. So, to be fair, I didn't really care for Apollo Justice. I didn't really care for him as a character. That's just me. I like, what's it called? Dual Destinies. Where's the spirit? Yeah. Whatever the first 3DS game was, the one that got rated M for some reason. I don't know why. And then the other one was the one where they brought back Maya. Didn't really care for those two that much. I kind of liked a couple of the new characters in which one was it? Whatever the first one was, and then the second one for the 3DS, I was just like, eh. I don't know. I just didn't even finish it. Like I didn't even get to the Maya case on it. Well, no, actually I did. I got to the beginning of it. No, wait, did I? Yeah, I did, because I saw some cutscenes for it. That was cute. I was like, hey, Maya. And maybe I just want to play the first three again, because it's been a little while. But I'm hoping a new Ace Attorney, please. It's been getting more successful and more popular over here, so please. Been a fan since 2004 or 5, whenever the first Ace Attorney came out over here. I remember X-Play talking about it. I remember at my grandma's house seeing X-Play review that game and giving it like a 5. I want to say it might have been a 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5, but the way they described it made it just sound like something I wanted to play. Because when I was a kid, I grew up watching Case Closed, which I love that show, and I love detective stuff like that. And it just sounded perfect. Like, you're a lawyer, but you might as well be a detective because you're figuring out who the fucking killer is. I don't know. Last thing, I'm sure this is not gonna happen, but I fucking hope so. It's gotta happen, but I just don't see it happening at this showcase. I really just don't. I want it to happen. I want it to happen so fucking bad. I want it so fucking bad. Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, I'm pretty sure I predicted this for the Summer Game Fest. should not have done that, because we didn't get anything like this. Please, Capcom. Please. I mean, you gave us Resident Evil 4 Remake. I can't complain. I really can't. I can't complain. You gave us Resident Evil 4 Remake. You giving us all these. You gave us Resident Evil back. 2 Remake. Even 3 Remake. I'll take it. Resident Evil 7 Village. Fucking fantastic. You gave us a lot of stuff. Street Fighter 6 looks awesome. You know? Dino Crisis is still nowhere to be found, but maybe we'll see that instead. No. I'm not gonna get hyped. You've been doing so well, please. Dragon's Dogma is so beloved. Everybody loves that game. It's awesome. The only thing that can make it better is if you just make a modern version of it. Up the graphics, up the ante with the monsters, climb on the motherfuckers. I love it. I love exploring that world. The story itself's not great, so maybe also just like, I mean, the lore is cool. The story itself wasn't like the best. It wasn't bad at all. It definitely wasn't, but it was good. I would say it was good. I liked it, but it was great. Never mind. It was fantastic. But best story I ever fucking heard in my life. No, it was fine, but it was serviceable. It was perfectly fine and adequate, and you wanted to see it through. But yeah, I want Dragon's Dogma 2. I've never flip-flopped on a game so much, because Dragon's Dogma 1, when it first came out, I loved the idea and I loved some of the execution. There was a lot of just busy work and just like walking around. There's something about the controls I didn't care for. I just didn't care for it. Like, I didn't hate it. I just like, I'm okay. And then Dark Arisen came out and they fixed a lot of those problems, and I fucking was addicted to that game. I played like, I want to say like fucking 60 hours of that game. I don't even know if I finished the story. I know how it ends, but I don't know if I finished the story myself. I think a bunch of other stuff started coming out. I was like, all right, I played enough, and I'm not really too invested in the story, but fucking loved what I played that game. So I want more, please. This video has been way too long. Shit, we're more than half of the length of this showcase. So that's it. Let me know your predictions for the Capcom showcase. I'm very excited for it, and I'm just excited about games right now. You know, yeah, I really am. I'm actually like really pumped for the future. Like this year is not looking amazing for like big budget AAA games, but fuck, man. Every time a showcase ends, I'm like, I want to play some games. I like games. Anyway, so there you go. That's it. You want to play some? Oh, you want to play games now, motherfucker? What was that? What did Sam Jackson say in the Spiral trailer? Oh, you want to play games, motherfucker? I don't know why I'm bringing this up. No. Anyway, bye. Remember Book of Saw? Spiral from Book of Saw. Want to play games, motherfucker? Wish Sam Jackson beat up Jigsaw. Anyway, that's it. Bye.